Hey guys, welcome to the top percentile. My name is Vidhan, and since a lot of y'all had asked me that I should invite someone from Pumba College or someone who is an alum of Pumba, so we've listened to you and we've invited someone who has just started working after Pumba, so he'll be able to give us all the insights that you all require to choose your college. So thank you so much, Aniket, for joining us. Thank you so much for finding some time. I know initially it's very hectic when you
Mhm.
just start a job, but thank you so much for finding some time.
Yeah, no worries, Vedant. It's a pleasure.
All right. So, Aniket, my first question to you would be, what was the
hmm
real reason you chose Pumba? And looking back
hmm
today, do you think it was the right decision?
Sure. I luckily had options. My second option was Wellinger. I did get Wellinger as well. But I thought that Pumba would be a better fit for me since I belong to Pune itself. That was the major reason. And Pumba was much more affordable, I would say. And the ROI was comparatively better. The batch strength is less, and I think the offerings were more or less same. So I think it was a good decision that I made. Luckily, the cards were in my favor.
Amazing. So, guys, be there till the very end because you'll get a lot of insights and all of you all who are confused as to कि cap rounds में कैसे भरना चाहिए, which college first, which second. So, this video will probably help you make the right decision. All right, Aniket. So, my second
Mhm.
question is, what is life at Pumba like and the SPBU campus,
Mhm.
the batchmates, the crowd, and also the hostel experience? How's it like?
Um, I think I can answer the hostel experience as per my conversations with my friends. I belong to Pune and I have a house here, so I had a daily commute from my house to the university, which was not very far, by the way. So life at Pumba was pleasurable. I think it was amazing. The good thing is you get a very lush green campus of the university. The department is everything that an MBA school should have. It does not have the glass facade lavish experience that people look for, but everything that you want will be there and is taken care of. Um, the batch is great. We luckily have people from different socioeconomic backgrounds. It's a very diverse crowd that you see there. So if you feel like you'll be in a business school where you won't feel belonged, that is probably not going to happen at Pumba. You will find people that you will get along with. And hostel is also great, I believe, because there are multiple hostels in the university campus itself. Based on the allocation, you may get one, and you'll obviously have your peers along with. And because the campus is great, there are enough facilities around as well, the university facilities. So everything that you expect from a good university, you will get there, and a great balance of rigor that you get at Pumba, plus the tranquility that you expect from a campus of university.
That's so cool to hear, yeah, Aniket. I mean, इधर Mumbai में though, even though we've studied from JBIMS, there was no
Yeah,
campus, nothing. But at least over there,
yeah,
we were getting this, so life was, I guess,
yeah,
good. All
yeah,
right,
yeah.
now talking about the academics and the professors,
Mhm.
how much do you actually learn from the in-house faculty versus the visiting faculty from the industry?
The curriculum at Pumba is really great, I believe. We have add-on courses and we have some other courses that we choose as electives. They are taught from some of the best visiting faculties that you can think of. And the visiting faculty focuses more on experiential learning, case-based learning, and presentations wise. And they ensure that whatever is relevant in the industry is taught in some or the other way. And the in-house faculty takes care of the foundations that you require to be able to solve cases, to be able to understand business at the core and at the fundamental level. So I think it's the perfect balance that you can think of. It has enough in-house faculty lectures happening in throughout the week, and the visiting faculty also coming in, and so I think both of them complement each other in terms of learning. And I think we learn from practitioners themselves. So corporate law, direct taxes, indirect taxes. Coming from a finance background, I can say that. So all of these are taught by chartered accountants and people who have been stalwarts in their own industry. So I think that's a great learning thing. Plus, in case of case competitions as well, you can any time reach out to these visiting faculties and they ensure that their experience and their knowledge is leveraged by us, and that can come handy at a lot of times. So I think the learning experience is great with these faculties.
Perfect. So just like any other top B school, you get visiting faculty from the
Hmm.
industry. They teach you their case competitions. You learn from your
Yes,
peers.
yes.
So
Yeah.
everyone who's been skeptical about Pumbaa or thought that probably these things
Hmm.
might not be there, you're hearing it from the alum who studied from then, like fresh. It's been fresh.
Hmm.
So he's giving you the exact information that you need. All right. Aniket, coming to the main question.
Yeah.
What is the placement
Hmm.
season honestly like? How many students land good packages
Hmm.
and what happens to those, who don't get their dream offer? And if you can also tell us that, ki batch
Hmm.
strength kitna hai approximately and what are the package range
Hmm.
like? Like you can
Hmm.
probably tell your range
Yeah.
if you're comfortable.
Yeah, sure. Um, so the placement scenario, I believe, so whenever student enters Pumba, and as per my experience with my junior batch as well, they are very excited about the placement first. And I think 2, 3 months down the campus, you are already doing so much more. You are, the corporate and placement relations committee, they ensure that your resume is up to the mark. They ensure that mock GDs, mock PIs are taken care of. And you start preparing for the summer internships 2 to 3 months down the line at the campus itself. Pumba faculties and the department itself has been telling that this institute will take you to the pond. Drinking water from it is up to you. So in that terms, we ensure that every student gets enough opportunity to apply for, at least a lot that I can think of. And in that terms, once you start with your summer internship, you get a role that you think that is perfect for you. That is when you start preparing for finals itself. It's not like the final preparation, finals placement season has started, and that is when you start preparing. This preparation starts from the moment you enter into your summer internship life. And the person who leverages that the most will land his dream job much more easily, I believe. People choosing these specializations have enough conscience so that they can choose the specialization and role that they want. The good thing is Mumbai does not force people to apply for company if they're eligible. They do urge students to apply as much as possible, but they do not enforce the applications. So we do have enough flexibility to choose the role and the company and the compensation that we expect. The other thing is Pumba has been known as a marketing centric college since the very beginning. Uh, and the ratios tells the same. We do have maximum amount of students choosing marketing or finance as their majors or minors is the subject specialization. And apart from that, the placement scenario also works out great in that accordance itself. So in that accordance, I believe when placement season has started, so people do get placed in their dream roles and all. If not, another good thing about Mumbai is it still helps through some of the other off-campus opportunities, or it ensures that we connect with alumni to get some of our students placed. Mumbai luckily has a very diverse and vast alumni network, so it also comes in handy. Um, I could say that for marketing and finance, 85 to 90% of the students get placed comfortably. The rest, 10-15% of the students, um, also in the latter stage of the placement season, land some other job that they might feel comfortable with or something that they can pursue as their start of their career or something.
Got it. But could you tell us approximately how many students are there in total?
Yeah, so the batch strength is about 180, but we do have some other people. For example, we have some army people coming in as students as well. And so if you include all other people from different quotas coming into the campus, we range from about 230 to 235.
Got it.
But
And
yeah,
could you also give us the range of your package if you're comfortable? Like
yes.
whatever the range.
So I earn almost close to the realistic average package at Pumba.
Which is?
All of our reports are n not inflated, I believe. So our average package is about 11.3 to 11.5 LPA. I earn slightly less because my company and my role is a little different. I earn about 30% less than what my average package is. But I believe the role is much more offering, and it offers a lot of opportunities, and the learning is very high here.
Got it, got it. And what's the fee of Pumbaa?
During so the first semester, the first year fee is different, and the second year fee is different. I paid about 1.4 lakh rupees during my first year and 1.3 in my second year. But this is the open category fee. So if you belong to some other category and if you get scholarships as well, I think you can get your MBA done in peanuts.
That's a great ROI, to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
if I consider the average to be 11, 12, and the fee to
Hmm.
be 2 or 3 lakh rupees a year
Hmm.
for the MBA.
Yeah,
Great
for the
ROI.
MBA.
So, guys, if you're looking for a good ROI college, you can consider Pumbaa. And like Aniket said, Pumbaa तुमको तैयार करेगा. Now, how much effort you're willing to put, that is on you. All
Yeah.
right. So, Aniket, apart from
Hmm.
finance and marketing, how's the
Hmm.
recruitment for other specializations?
Hmm. So I think before joining Pumba, a lot of people do their own research as to what roles and all these things they are getting. But even after coming in Pumba, if they're choosing operations or human resource as a specialization, then I believe they are much more aware as to where they want to work, and they are. I think they know the industry well enough that they can work in that particular domain. So it's not very difficult to get them placed. Although again, as we've spoken before, Pumba does ensure that enough opportunities are floated on campus. Getting into the company or not is based on different factors.
Correct. Got it. Got it.
Yeah.
All right, Aniket, so enough about the college.
Hmm.
Now that you've just started working, could you tell us a
Hmm.
little about how many ever months that you've spent in your job? How's it
Hmm.
been like? Are you liking it? How do people think of someone who is from Pumba?
Hmm.
And what kind of work do they give you? Is it like a managerial role? Do they give you enough
Hmm.
responsibilities or something like that?
So it's been 3 months that I'm working as an associate right now. It's in a consulting firm. So yes, Pumba, when you tell people that you're from Pumba, they do expect you to deliver an output of certain quality. This happened during my summer internship as well. I interned at IDBI Bank. So the bankers there were expecting me to know BFSI terminologies and other technical stuff from the banking domain itself because I was from Pumba. IDBI Bank has an history of excellent alumni in the bank itself. So working with them, they do expect that the upcoming batches and the students to also be of some same competency. Apart from that, I think the most acknowledgement that I have gotten about being in Pumba was outside of work. It's like people that you meet in mall, the and volunteers that come up to you and other people that you interact with. They have been telling that Pumba has been their dream college and they were unable to get into it or through for some or the other reason. And I do have colleagues as well who say that you can do this because you are from Pumba. And they also say that you don't know what advantage you have. So it's Pumba instills you with the quality of being a very humble person, to have that humility when you go outside in the corporate world. But we kind of forget as to how much that tag matters in the industry when you start working outside.
Right.
So yeah.
That's cool. That's very cool. So Aniket, you'd be knowing that cap rounds are just going to
Hmm.
start now.
Yeah.
So my penultimate question would be,
Hmm.
what straight advice would you want to give to a student who is confused
Hmm.
whether to pick Pumba or no? And
Hmm.
what kind of student should not join Pumba?
For students who want to choose Pumba, or should they choose Pumba or not? I think there are two things to consider here. First is your ambition. A lot of people come here with very high expectations, which I don't blame them for. But you need to understand what is your profile. And apart from that, if you don't invest 2 years of your time in Pumba and keep doing what you're doing, would you be able to be in the position where Pumba can bring you? If that is the case, probably Pumba is not the best place for you. But if you are starting off your career, if you want to get into the corporate world, if you cannot move into the target managerial role that you dream of, um, and I think then Pumba is probably the best place for you. It exposes you to opportunities and companies and roles that are impossible for a person like me to even think of if post my undergrad degree. And even after, if I believe, even after working in a company, I could not have been in the position that I am currently at. So in that way, please choose Pumba if you think that your current track for career cannot put you to a position that Pumba offers. And you and if you're aiming for something much higher, I think that is also you probably would be disappointed.
Got it. Got it. So, one final question that I wanted to
Yeah,
ask
yeah.
was, is there anything that you had wished that someone had told you before you had joined Pumba?
Yes, please get a work experience. That is not because a lot of great companies have that as an eligibility, but mainly because you will find a lot of disconnect once you start working. If you're a fresher, it will be very difficult for you to adapt to the working culture. It will be difficult for you to adapt to the rigorous schedules that we have, the deadlines that we meet. So once you're exposed to that, once you're exposed to the corporate culture beforehand, you'll be in a much better position to adapt the um, non-academic learning that Pumba offers. It's a very student-driven college. It's a highly student-driven college. Everything is taken care by the students themselves. So in that manner, to understand colleagues better, to understand the academics better, and to understand the whole business administration side of it better, I think work experience would have been a much better option.
Amazing. So, believing that you are a fresher,
Yeah,
and what was your undergrad in?
I am a geologist.
Oh, wow, that's
Yeah,
fancy. And
yeah,
the college was in Pune itself?
yeah. So I went to Navroz Jivadia College. It's a
Got
college in
it.
Pune.
Got it.
Yeah,
Okay. Perfect. Thank you so much for that, Aniket. Guys, I hope this you liked this interview and you got a lot of insights. If you have any doubt, probably you can send a message to Aniket on LinkedIn. I'll put his LinkedIn
yeah.
profile in the description. Reply करेगा नहीं करेगा वो मेरे पे नहीं है because he's just started his work and it's very busy. So can't blame him for that. But thank you so much guys for being with us. Thank you so much Aniket for joining us and for helping the aspirants.
Thank you so much, Udan. It's been a pleasure.